Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers. Yeah, your boys outside in the lab. It ain't that cold. It's about 40 something degrees out here. It's okay. Halftime of the football game. I want to kill some time. I want to talk to my right thinkers. Got a nice lesson for you. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. Got a good message for you today. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Knowing yourself a little bit better. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline will help and guide you to obtain the goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. Hello. That's the question I got to ask you. You know you? Answer this question. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they even know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but know that they know not, oh, it's simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with spiritual knowledge. Alarm clock. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Woo-wee! Right thinkers, you know I'm a master right thinker. But I also have a master's degree in philosophy. So today, right thinkers, let's talk about right thinking's philosophical concepts. I have some, and pretty much they're a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Remember, spiritual gumbo? That's what I'm serving. Why? I got a little taste of everything in there, and they put it in the right way, mixed up real good. It tastes good. Trust me. Let's go. All right. I hold myself to a higher moral standard. I'm a leader of a concept, a philosophical concept that you got to live by your philosophical concepts or it won't work. I can't profess or preach to be right thinker, and I ain't a right thinker. That's the point. Let's go. I teach a philosophy that is of high moral standards. Not your normal. No. You got to up the game a little bit if you want to be a right thinker. Okay? If you want to be average, knock yourself out. I told my children, average people suffer. Smart, intelligent people, individuals live their own life. Live an example. Okay? Here you go. My right thinking philosophical concepts have been proven to work not only by me but by others, and the ones that I got my concepts from already lived them. So everything that I learned, everything that I put into use, either I got it from my Kemetic concept, I went to the Hindu, I went to India, I went and got information Native Americans. Why? Because everybody has a concept and a viewpoint that may be different, but what I found out, they all have one thing in common. And I'll let you know about the one thing at the end. But right now, I learned all those different philosophies over my 30-year period, and I took only the best ones. Well, how you know your philosophy worked? Because I used them, first of all. Second of all, they've already been proven before I used them. I ain't the only one. I didn't make them up. They're not mine. I just used them. Get it? Okay. I use only the best philosophical concepts of everyone in all religions. I take a little bit of this, I'll take that concept, I'll take that concept. Today, I got a concept from church that I'm going to put a lesson to for you guys too. Civil disorder. I like that concept, so this will give you a heads up. But yeah, I'm learning concepts that other people use, and if they work, I'm going to employ it and use it to my benefit to teach my right thinkers a philosophical concept that they can use to benefit themselves. I'm not beat for trying to be better than, I want my philosophy to be better. It ain't about that. It's about teaching a philosophical concept that can be learned, adapted, and used. That's teaching. The main goals of right thinkers are to obtain knowledge of self. That means you want to know who you are spiritually, and you want to philosophically and consciously know these things by studying, learning, comprehending, and then manifesting for yourself. And that's how you know that they work. When you build your personality, yourself, with knowledge of self, that's what it's all about. You control all the ins and the outs. You control all the do's and don'ts, all the wills and the won'ts. That's mastery of self. You have to learn that for yourself. If you're a right thinker, you will learn the philosophy of right thinking. Why? Because that's what you come here to do. Learn how to find out who you are for yourself with the knowledge and instructions that I'm going to give you. That will be possible. Trust me. I got students now, and I'm seeing the progress. So I know they don't just work on me, they work on others if they use it. I'm seeing them use it, so I can tell you that. Learning the right thinking philosophy is good, but you have to live it daily. Hello. You can't be a right thinker today and wild out tomorrow. Or you can't wild out today, so I'll be a right thinker tomorrow. Once you start right thinking, once you change your way of living, you have to see it through. Okay? That's what it's all about. That's how it works for you. Here you go. Next one. Knowledge of your gods and goddesses. I keep explaining to my students the concepts of your personality. That's how you learn yourself. When you master aspects of your character, that's how you master yourself. Another just concept, another lesson. And having knowledge of self means you know your gods and goddesses. I would run them down, but I ain't got time for that. But that's what it's all about. The basics is learning your God and goddesses on the tree of life. Having true knowledge, aka self-knowledge, is what right thinking philosophy is all about. I'm not going to give you a whole bunch of this, that, and the other. I'm going to give you everything you need to know for yourself. Okay? I did the homework to learn about the other stuff. That's when I teach. I cut all the fat, trim it down, and give it to you in layman terms, hopefully plain and simple, where you can understand it, you can digest it, and you can use it. That's my goal. Having a higher moral code is right thinking philosophy. Why? Because it's going to hold you accountable to another level. That's called spiritual discipline. Knowing right from wrong, we teach you that, we learn that. But when you're going to do what's right for the sake of what's right, that's spiritual guidance. That's spiritual discipline, holding yourself accountable to do the right thing. That's the next level. That's the higher moral standard. When you hold yourself to a higher standard, that's spiritual discipline. Again, I do this. Sorry. Yeah, spiritual discipline is a higher level of living, Maya, aka right thinking philosophy. Doing the right thing for the right reason. Because it's the right thing to do. When you hold yourself accountable to live like that, things will change. Why? Because you're going to be doing certain things. You're just not going to do certain things no more. That's the first change, okay? If you live on your lower nature, you're no better than the beasts of the field, okay? If you just thinking, me, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, animals do that. Becoming conscious of who you are, having a heart, speaking the truth, knowing who you are, that's right thinking. That's when you know who you are. That's when you can live your best life, knowing who you are. Self-knowledge is also self-respect. It builds you up to be your best self, and you can live your best life. Being proud of who you are and what you represent, put your chest out, put your head up, put you upright, put you in a better posture so you even look like you're going somewhere. All right, here you go. We're almost done. About to wrap it up. Appreciate you tuning in again. Hope you're liking the lesson because I'm out here. It ain't that cold, but I'm doing my thing for you. Right thinking philosophy, watch this, is based on what? Knowing God and you are one. The Christians call it Christhood. They call it Haruhood. The Indians call it Nirvana, Mahdi, or Buddha, knowing thyself. He woke up. All these phrases, all these accolades to say one thing. Once you know yourself, it'll make a difference in what they call it. I'm just saying. Okay? Here you go. I teach you that God is inside you. You have to know that first and foremost. God ain't up there. God ain't out there. That's the first lesson. That's right thinking 101. Knowledge of self means you know God for yourself. Now, since you know He's in you, how do I find that out for myself? That's the lessons that you get with right thinking philosophical points of view. When you're a student, I break it down for you real smooth. When you understand God by what? Studying and doing living right, it all come to you. Trust me. I'm a servant. Wait a minute. Here you go. I'm a servant for God. I teach right thinking philosophy. I'm bringing all those who don't know Him to Him on their own free will and accord. I'm not making them do it. I'm giving them something they thrive and they aspire to be better. You need to know God for yourself. That's what right thinking philosophy is all about. I'm telling you, it's all spiritual, not religious. But I don't have no problem with religion. They call it religion, so what? Because I'm following God concept. All religions have God in common. Ding, 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 ding. That's the one thread that y'all have in common. Now you know. All right. If you don't know God is in you, and you're looking for God anywhere other than yourself, you will never find Him. And the people who show you them really goods about God is up in heaven on high. I'll leave that one there. Last one, I'm wrapping it up. I didn't want to go there. Spiritual discipline is living the right way when? Every day. Again, it's about being consistent in what you believe and how you live, and that will make the change in your life. Trust me. I do the right thing for myself, and I'm blessed for doing that. You can do the same thing. That's how you get blessed. Okay? I feel blessed. I live a good life, so I know I'm blessed. Why? I'm doing the things that earning me the blessings. When you're spiritually enlightened, you are aware of who you are. That's the main part about right thinking philosophy. You need to know you. I know doing what's right is spiritual. I hold myself accountable to do just that on a day-to-day basis. It ain't easy. But boy, it sure feels good when your rewards come. Okay? What they say? Okay, having spiritual discipline, you won't cheat, lie, or steal, or do deceptive things to your mate, your better half, or other people who you're in relationship with. Those things have to go in order for you to become a right thinker, in order for you to become spiritually enlightened, in order for you to follow the philosophical concepts of right thinking philosophy. Those things have to go. Last one. Spiritual discipline is being responsible for all your actions. Not making excuses and not saying, well, I didn't know or I thought. Those are just excuses, like armpits and buttholes. We all have them, and sometimes they stink. When you don't know what you're doing, that's the opportunity for it to stink. Don't do that. Listen to your boy. Check me out. I got more for you. It's all about getting to know yourself.